Oh my goodness, have I had a day, let me tell you. Well, first I stayed up too late watching that World News Now. I've been all about watching about what's going to happen and are we going to get more infections and what countries are open up, what cities and states are even thinking of doing it, which is a mistake. But I've been watching it very closely and I'm very concerned. But um, let's get past that. Let's focus on my day off. I was trying to sleep in when I had to Grandpa get me up about 9:30, and that's not good because I stayed up till 6 because like I said I was watching World News Now. And little did I know that since his lawnmower wouldn't start, he'd want me to mow everything. We have a lot and a half, and he wanted me to mow a lot and a half. So we need the lot really just with a roller, somebody to roll it, because there's so many spots that my old mower, I call her Betsy or Bess for short. um, Everything's got a name around here, it just does. um, I've been through many wars with Bess because every time I start mowing, we get into a fight. I verbally kick, stomp. It does no good. It's a push mower. Anyway, the funny part of it is, um, I'm mowing today, and for the umpteenth millionth time, I lose the wheel. But when I lose the wheel, it's kind of funny in itself because remember last night I did all that cooking. I thought I was going to do cooking today, but that didn't happen. So I'm going to probably cook tomorrow night. Probably. Notice the word probably. Anyway, I decided while the wheel was off, this was a good time to go get Grandpa and see how he was doing. So that was good. I totally forgot that he had a doctor's appointment, which was totally bad. But on the good part, they were calling the house when I came back inside, and he was outside to look at the lawnmower at this point. And they're like, did y'all forget that he's got a doctor's appointment? It is 2:10. I'm thinking to myself, hello, if it's at 2:10, why are you getting so grouchy? It's only, it's 2:10 now, and it was 2 o'clock when his appointment was. So I was like, okay, you know what? Hold your horses. Go get the doctor. I'll go get Grandpa. So I literally had to take the cordless phone out to him while I was trying to get somewhat ready to go run some errands because I had those muffins to drop off. Plus now we had to go to Home Depot to get a bolt, or so we thought. So I run my errands, seen my friends, Brandy, the essential worker, and my best work mom, Deb, and gave her things. We exchanged bags, and I'll probably have some more books for her pretty soon because it seems like they pile in here pretty quick, which is nice in a way because those are magazines that I give Deb. Now, Wanda's books, I have got them ready, but I don't have her baked goods ready, which I plan on baking tomorrow night. Like I said, my baking did not happen today. It's just one of those days. It's like everything was piling on top of me. So meanwhile, while he's on the phone with the doctor, which yes, I pick up, I listen in to see, if there's anything important that I may have missed or didn't hear, or maybe they needed my input, which they did. So I was glad to help out. At that point, after the doctor's visit, which went okay, I would say, we hung up the phone, and it was like the race is on. I could hear that song by George Jones / Sawyer Brown. So at that point, I went over and see my essential friend worker, Brandy, gave her muffins, and I'm going to buy some Pampered Chef off of her, so it'll be all cool. And then went over and seen Deb, and we talked for a few minutes, which was nice. It seems like old home week when you get to see somebody that you haven't seen in like forever. And then after that, oh goodness, I'm a little congested tonight. I decided, well, it's time to go Home Depot to get a bolt and a washer, I think is what he wanted to hold on this wheel. So we go out there. Of course, they didn't have it. So Grandpa says, well, what we'll do is go over to Call Lumber. So we went down to Call Lumber. We got the bolt and washer there. Came home, fixed the wheel, and then I said, okay, I'll go back to mowing. So I went back to mowing. Then I ran out of gas. If it wasn't one thing, it was another. So I had to stop again to go get gas, which that right now gas is $1.24.9 in Charleston, Illinois. The place to go at the marathon there, just saying. So we go to the marathon and gas up not only my car, but the gas tank for the mowers. Meanwhile, remember, his riding mower still needs worked on. We're still trying to find somebody to work on his riding mower because we want it fixed like now, especially moi. Anyway, we decide, but before we go get gas, we stop at Aldi's to get all of our essential needs, right? It was like a madhouse in there. But we got our stuff and then got to Aldi's and then came home. At first, we were debating how much more I was going to mow because I had done the lot and I had started behind the garage. So, what that left was behind the garage and the backyard and the boulevard. So, at first, I'm like, okay, you know what I'm going to just do? I'm going to just do the behind the garage and the backyard. I don't know. I just happened to notice that I was able to get the boulevard in just enough time for everything for like get done. At that point, it's 7:30ish at night. So I'm like going, okay, I'm totally just blasé, and the only thing I had to eat all day was this little baked potato. I even skipped breakfast, y'all. That's how I was determined to get this done. So I got it all done. I got a couple of things out for summer now. The grandma's hen is out and my old lighthouse is out. I had to throw away my windmill this year, which is very disheartening. My mom says she's working on a new wishing well for me, so that would be really great because I love that wishing well and it's seen its better days. But Saturday on my day off, we've got to come to a decision first what we're doing because Grandpa and I, he first wanted me to do beef and noodles. Now he's wanting to help Cracker Barrel and order from Cracker Barrel, and he says it'd be a lot easier. So we got to have that discussion because Penny's bringing some salads, Cousin Penny. Mom wanted to help with the mashed potatoes, so I really need to figure this out before we actually have the dinner. Then, of course, I want a Saturday to be like catch-up day again for me, which I've got some stuff out in the shed that I haven't been able to put around the wishing well yet for spring, summer, to enjoy. Plus, I've got some new things here in the house that I bought at the end of season last year to put out. So I've definitely, or I guess a couple of years ago, I just hadn't had time to put them out. Imagine that. Anyway, I'm going to try and get all that taken care of and put it out and displayed so everybody can enjoy. And of course, I'll probably Instagram so everybody on Facebook can see. I might try to do a YouTube video on my phone, but I don't know. My poor phone, it barely goes. Anyway, this has been How Was Your Day? I hope you enjoyed it. Oh, good news. I haven't got to the good news. I ordered 9-pound weights today. Can you see the excitement? I got my 8-pound weights my last trip to Walmart. They actually had them, and I got them really cheap. I wish I could say the same for my 9-pound weights, but I ended up paying $35 for 2 9-pound hand weights. Now the search is on to finish the complete. That's right, the complete, not going to go any more than 10 pounds on each arm. But I feel so good with my walking outside today. My hands are extremely dry from handling gasoline and they feel cracked, so I'm probably going to have to break out the hand lotion. But other than that, I mean, isn't that great news? I got my 9-pound weights. I got some new books to read. I'm hoping that my Harlequin books come this week that I ordered from the book club. I joined the book club again until Goodwill opens, and then when Goodwill opens, I will end the book club. But I'm kind of excited because one of the free gifts that they notified me is going to be like this necklace set, and it's got necklace and earrings, and I'll probably give the earrings to my mom, but I'm like, the necklace, totally mine because it's purple. I'm like, oh, totally mine. I like both purple and blue, hence the blue necklace, but it just, I don't know. It's in the gold setting. It has to be in a gold setting. I do not like silver. So as long as it's in a gold setting, it's beautiful. Anyway, I'm winded because I'm tired. I mean, windy because I'm tired. I'm not so talkative. I don't know if y'all noticed that or not. But I had a couple of questions in the inbox. One of the questions was, you seem so passionate about last night's book. What most did you enjoy about it? I would say between having the guardian angel that I spoke of in the video and the way that the two were able to set the past in the past and in order to move on in the future, they had to get over the misunderstanding. They had to be like, able to talk out their problems. So I respected that she was able to present a miscommunication, but yet as two adults, they were able to talk out their problems. So I thought that was wonderful. Another question in the inbox. Did you enjoy, this was, I would post it on my Facebook all day. I'm outside. I have the mower. I've been posting mower pictures. I even posted a picture of the tulips that were out by the fence. Did you enjoy your time outdoors today? Absolutely. The only thing I wish I would have gotten done was planted my morning glories. And I know, everybody's like going, now, Donna, it's too soon, or aren't you scared of the COVID? I won't lie. I mean, it's nothing to joke about. I am scared of the COVID-19, and I am concerned. I am a two-pronged pre-existing condition. I have asthma, and I also have that polycystic ovarian syndrome. So, yes, I'm deeply concerned. And I would hope that, we don't really open anything until we get this under control. I know it sucks, okay? I'm not saying it's the greatest in the world, but maybe during this pandemic or whatever you want to call it, you're taking time to take stock of what matters to you in your life. You're taking time to go, you know what? Let's not look at these outside countries so much. Let's have a little bit more made in the USA products. You're having a little bit more American pride, if you will. Not only that, you're taking an account for maybe those who are less fortunate, those in need, those who are elderly, those who don't say, hey, I could use this, but boy, when you give it to them, the smile is enough payment and reward in your life than you never can repay. I'm just saying. And it's a wonderful feeling to give better than to receive. Don't forget that. With that being said, stay tuned. I picked out a song tonight. After the last night's book, and one of my friends said, you were a little harsh in last night's question and answer session. And I was like, after I reviewed that and her statement, maybe I was. Because we all know deep down in my heart, this next song rings true for moi. So, and I ain't talking about Mike. Before somebody says, is it about Mike? No, it has nothing to do with Mike. And I would say numbers, but then it would just get me into trouble. So I better not go there. So, stay tuned. I'm going to sing Back in Your Arms Again by Lori Morgan.